Yeah, experts say part of it is the increased demand, and part of it is the manufacturers that are unable to provide enough supply of estrogen products. But it's been happening for months now, and women are frustrated.
But our system has not been built to facilitate meeting women's needs.
Menopause. The symptoms can be uncomfortable. For generations, women have suffered silently. Dr. Jill Liss has seen that trend turn around.
And it's really only in the last couple years, for various reasons, both cultural shifting narratives, more advocacy online, better understanding of the science, and really a generation of women who refuse to tolerate poorly controlled symptoms.
Dr. Liss is a menopause specialist at UC Health. She says there are multiple treatments for menopause. The most popular, the estradiol patch.
It's something that women have been using for a long time and very successfully.
And that really just did helped with a ton.
Popular and lately hard to find.
You go pick it up and they're like, sorry, we don't have this.
Michaela Macklin has been using the patch to help her symptoms. Hormones that are thrown out of whack when she can't access estradiol.
It's annoying. You get no information from CVS, or I'm guessing several pharmacies. They actually ran a search for me in December when I was in the drive-thru. They were like, let us see if we can find it anywhere else in the state. And they were like, there is none in the state of Colorado.
Dr. Liz says it's been a problem for months.
Yeah, it's really complex.
The why isn't a simple answer.
Medicines in general are pretty vulnerable to supply chain issues. Many of the raw ingredients come from other countries, and then there are really delicate frameworks in place for supply chain, processing, all of that. I think between maybe bad crops, tariffs, geopolitics, all of that, then you see this increased demand. We've got a pretty large mismatch of supply and demand when it comes to these hormones.
Liz says alternatives can help fill the gap for women until supply once again meets demand.
I feel optimistic that they will be resolved. Will they be resolved on a time frame that I think is acceptable? Probably not.
Dr. Liz says there are options for women impacted by this shortage, calling around to see what pharmacies have this in stock, trying different dosages, or even trying a name brand. There are also oral and transdermal options. Liz says the workarounds can be just as effective in managing menopause. Good news for a lot of women right now. Rachel Krause, 9 News.